Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Two Geeks podcast. It is Jason and Dan. We're here hanging out. Justin will be joining us here very, very shortly. Dan, what have you been up to?
Not a whole lot, just random things.
He's lying. He's being modest. He's been working on a nice D&D campaign for Max and I this weekend, and should be fun.
It will be fun. And I hope I can scare Max. It'll be fun.
What's up, Mick? How you doing, buddy? I got an awesome announcement to make. We will be away next week for the 4th of July. I'll put up a best of video, maybe a compilation of some unreleased interviews. But on July 11th, we are welcoming to the live show, which is not something we usually do. We usually don't just bring guests onto the live show unless we've talked to them prior. But he was available to stay, and I'm not losing this interview. We got Mr. Burt Ward coming on the podcast to chat about his career and to talk about his dog rescue charities he's involved with. So it should be a lot of fun.
Cool.
I am so excited to talk to Burt Ward. Like, seriously, I was going through his IMDb page, and granted, Batman's really all he's done, but I was a really big fan of Return to the Batcave. I was a huge fan of the new animated movies.
But I mean, I read his memoir, and there's some amazing shit that went on around Batman. So
yeah, so the conversation should be a lot of fun, and everybody in the audience will get a chance to partake in that. And we actually have some stuff to talk about in the world of geekdom. Dan, we're not going to get too much into it, but did you watch Loki episode 3 yet?
No, I have not.
Okay. Neither have I. And I don't plan on doing this show week to week. I'm going to save it until it's over because it's really hard to review serialized TV from week to week because you really just got to wait until the end product comes.
I'm waiting until the end and then just watching it because I get tired of just watching one episode a week.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a streaming service. I mean, I don't understand their logic on that one.
I watch a lot of cop shows right now.
I've been watching a lot of true crime.
So have I.
And it's sad.
True crime is very sad. And you know what's fascinating about true crime is like real people had to die like for us to be entertained by watching these shows.
Yeah, that's why it's sad.
Yeah, I don't like true crime. I'm not a big fan of like watching like Timmy was murdered on his way to school.
Well, nobody asked you, Justin.
Yeah, Justin.
You just show up in the middle of the conversation and think you know what's going on. Come on.
3 minutes in talking about true crime.
If we started the Three Geeks True Crime podcast, we'd be so successful because people are obsessed with true crime. I've been watching one that involves the internet with Kylie, and it just makes you not want to use the internet. Because you know,
I had there was a show about my cousin with one of them. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Was there really?
Yeah, she got shot in the street by a crazed boyfriend.
Oh,
dude, I'm sorry about that.
So she's in the hospital. I mean, she lived. The dude serving whatever sentence he was serving. I don't know, but yeah, it was not good.
Yeah, I just find it fascinating that we're all fascinated with it. Like, I want to get some true crime experts on the podcast so we can really have that conversation because I think it's an interesting one to have. Is why are we all so into true crime?
Well, you almost want like a psychologist and a true crime person.
Oh, Dan says he knows. Dan?
Yeah, because our society tries so hard to not acknowledge our mortality with all these things that are supposed to make you live longer and do this and do that. So it's a way to explore it, but not have it done to you.
That's fair.
It's like horror movies. It's the way to get, like, if you're actually scared by them, it's a way to get the rush of, you know,
just like a weird voyeurism.
This is scary and stuff without actually having it happen to you. Like you're not chased by Michael Myers, but you know, for a second you can pretend what it's like to be so.
Yeah, childhood me very much believes so.
Here's your mom with a white, stallion at the end. That's dumb.
Oh man, but Stan just set us up for it with a perfect segue. We got a new trailer for the new Halloween movie.
I have not seen this yet.
I know that Dan and I were both fans of the reboot.
I didn't know the new one. I didn't know we were going to have a new one. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a trilogy. They planned it as a trilogy.
Oh, all right.
Wait, is it a trilogy like including the first one?
Yeah. No, a trilogy outside of the first one. The first one of the new movies.
The reboot had me when like they killed that little kid. Like no holds barred. Like he was in the truck, and I was like, "Is he really going to kill a kid? Oh my god, he's going to kill a kid!"
Oh, you mean the Rob Zombie ones or the?
No. This Halloween one, he broke out of prison, right, and he got into a truck.
Yeah,
the dad and the son. Yeah, he killed the dad outright, and then left you hanging. But it was implied. I think either they left you hanging or they actually showed the death. Either way, it was like he definitely murdered that kid.
I do need to watch that again though.
Mm-hmm. They did something in the first reboot that and not the Rob Zombie ones, the new canon films. They actually made Mike Myers
films like a Death Wish and Revenge of the New. That would be great. Let's reboot canon films, guys.
They successfully made Mike Myers scary again in the last Halloween movie, which they kind of turned him into a joke in the last few, and it was nice to see that return. And it looks like I've seen this trailer. It looks like we're gonna get more of the same, but let's check it out together.
As much as I love Busta Rhymes,
who doesn't love Busta Rhymes? I love the Jamie Lee
I couldn't hear you over the trailer, Jason. What'd you say?
Oh, I said I love that Jamie Lee Curtis is on board for this new.
Right? I love Jamie Lee Curtis. She's great.
Yeah. Too bad we can't have Donald Pleasance.
Yeah, that's important. Stupid cops.
Could you imagine saving Mike Myers in a fire?
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Oh, Jesus.
Let me give you a hand. Well, I think they're about to regret it.
Yeah. Oh.
Jesus.
Got the jaws of life into your face.
Oh, dude, the last one was brutal.
Yeah, it was.
This might make me like Blumhouse films.
That one cut.
Oh, you didn't like Blumhouse films before?
House to House, that was amazing.
Yeah,
I think they're oddly pretentious for a horror, a genre film studio.
What are the big movies Blumhouse has? I know they've had some big ones. Oh,
they did Happy Death Day. I like them because they
liked Happy Death Day.
They do a little bit of everything in the horror genre: the comedy, the scary, the
dies tonight.
I don't like
what genetics did this family have that has Jamie Lee Curtis like a superhero and Mike Myers?
Well, they're no longer related.
I missed that. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, this doesn't do Halloween 2.
Send him down. Michael Myers was flesh and blood.
He walked out of a fire.
The synthesized violin there. That was neat. Yeah.
He kills, the more he transcends.
Transcends?
Uh-oh.
It's so evil.
I know I had issues with Chris Rock's acting in the new Saw movie, but I'm really liking this comedians writing horror movies thing.
Who wrote this one?
Carrot Top.
Danny.
Trejo.
Oh crap! I'll find it.
I'm coming for you, Michael.
Is that a high school? Is she in a high school and a bloody knife?
Oh. Also, I wanted to say, remember the werewolf movie that we looked at last week?
Yep.
That is based on a video game.
I didn't know that. Thanks for calling out.
And I did not know it, but
I didn't know either.
It is written by Danny McBride, directed by David Gordon Green.
Danny McBride, huh?
Really?
Eastbound and Down was magic, so sweet.
They say comedians have dark sides, and I think their dark sides reflect really well when they're writing horror.
Yeah. I mean, it can.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Master of Disguise was just a thinly veiled horror movie. So
Tropic Thunder as well.
yeah. Although Tropic Thunder was actually funny.
I love Tropic Thunder.
And I hate what's his name. So
who?
Stiller.
I'm not a fan of Stiller either.
I do not like him. I don't hate him, but I don't like
new Stiller stuff isn't great, but I can't get over what is it? The Fat Camp. I forget that. He was Heavyweights was wonderful. I love Zoolander.
See, I can't do Zoolander. No? I see what it's making fun of, but it's just I don't know. It doesn't make me laugh.
That first movie my dad and I watched a ton. It was I love that movie. It was so good.
Nice. Yeah, no,
gasoline fight.
See, Stiller is just hit or miss with me. There's maybe 6 movies of his that I
like when he has cameos of stuff. Like I like him in like short bursts, I guess. He's got like a 5-minute cameo. I'm like cool with Ben Stiller, but if he's doing a whole movie, I can't.
I like the first Night at the Museum. I'm not sure if I was a big fan of the second one, but I like the first one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Robin Williams, though, that's the reason you buy that ticket.
Yeah, well,
that's also true.
But I'm excited to see that Halloween movie. It gives us something to look forward to this Halloween.
When is it? Is it in October then? Is it coming out?
Yeah. I wish
that's probably best.
I wish they'd get their stuff together with Jason. Like I watched Never Hike Alone in the Woods and I watched Vengeance, and those were pretty solid movies, and they were made by fans for Friday the 13th. Dan, have you seen Vengeance?
I'm not sure that I have.
It's got Tom McLaughlin's involved with it. He's the one who did Jason 6. And
is that the Christmas one?
It's almost a direct sequel to Jason 6. It brings in Jason's dad, who was supposed to be in Jason 6.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've seen it then. No.
It's pretty solid. It's got some bad acting, but that's what you expect with those kind of movies.
Yeah, I don't know. Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, he's in
Tremors. I will watch.
Hey, I love Tremors.
Me too.
Except for the new ones.
Dude. They're
in the Arctic and like with
I have not watched the Arctic one. I watched the one before it.
There's one more after it too.
The Tremors movies,
great.
Tremors movies, and I hate to compare the two, but Fast and Furious and Tremors, I like them for the same reason because they keep getting more and more absurd with every Tremors movie they make. So it kind of gets me to at least check it out.
Has anyone seen the new Fast Furious? Sorry, Dan, go ahead.
Oh,
I'm going.
The problem with the new Tremors movies is they keep losing actors.
Yeah.
You see, the Fast and Furious, kind of did, but not as bad. like this is not their whole cast. What's that?
They keep finding ways to bring the Fast and Furious characters they kill off back. But Kevin Bacon has been pushing for a Tremors TV series for years. Like
I think it'd be great in that original town, maybe. That'd be fun.
As long as they can get Reba McEntire back.
Yeah.
All I know is if Kevin Bacon gets this TV series, he better sure as hell cast Michael Gross because that guy single-handedly has kept that franchise
afloat. Yeah. Have you seen the most recent one?
I haven't, not yet.
Okay. He's just like, it's all I know.
Yeah.
You're not rebooting Family Ties anytime soon, so let's just keep going on this Tremors.
I mean, I'm curious how much money Tremors has made him.
I never put that together. Oh, man.
That's what got me to watch the first Tremors because I liked Family Ties.
What a weird thing to say.
Yeah. Family Ties, giant war monsters. That's great. No, I picked up The Godfather Coda and I haven't watched it yet.
Nice.
So we'll see if they can make Godfather 3 watchable.
I doubt it. But is it just one? Is it one long iteration of The Godfather? Is that how that works?
No. It's
so broken up.
It's his recut of part 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Takes out some Sofia Coppola stuff.
But she's very prominent on the cover, which makes me sad.
Yeah. Gotta get his daughter in there somehow. I get it.
I've always gone on the hot take on our show that I didn't like the first Godfather. Well, a couple weeks ago, I sat down and I watched it. And I gotta tell you, I don't know what the hell was wrong with me the first few times I tried to watch
lots of
it.
things.
Yeah, that's. I've had this
movie-
conversation with Max as well. He doesn't like either of them.
Then I don't know, they have very poor taste. I don't get it.
Yeah.
That movie is phenomenal. And I'm gonna watch the second one, and then I'm gonna watch Coda. I'm gonna skip the original 3.
Just stop at 2.
I don't know. I mean, I can't tell you either way because I haven't seen Coda yet. But I
know
went
what,
out and bought it new. So
Just stop at 2.
I'm a completionist. My brain wouldn't let me stop. If I know there's another one, I have to watch. Like when I found out there was a Time Cop 2, I had to watch Time Cop 2, even though it had nothing to do with the first one.
you know.
Yeah, because I mean, the whole thing with 3, right? He was ready to be done. They just threw a truck of money at him. I think, right? He was like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember how Coppola did it, but like
that's like everybody though.
Yeah.
I mean, everything known to man. Like Harrison Ford can still pull a decent performance if you give him a truckload of money. But
Han Solo again.
Godfather 2 is my favorite one, just because of the whole boat scene.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite parts in film.
You were my brother.
I had a pretty big geek moment the last week or so when I saw this photo online, because that is something that just got me excited. Sure, it's just Michael Keaton standing there, but knowing that's him on set filming as Bruce Wayne / Batman, like, how do we not get Batman Beyond now? Like, it's right there.
Yeah.
Filming?
Right there.
Like, he's right there. Like, I don't care. This Flash movie sucks. I still want him as in Batman Beyond.
It's all bat flick.
We need to make that happen. Us single-handedly. 3
How
Geeks podcast.
are we going to make that happen?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
We could do a fan fiction where Max is Batman.
Ooh, wow.
No. Michael Keaton is Batman, not Max.
Well, he'll be the new Batman.
I'll work for the rest of my life to pay Michael Keaton's salary.
I don't think all of ours combined would cover that.
No, I don't think so either. No, I don't think Max would make a very good Batman either. I'm sorry,
but he would give it his best shot, Dan.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Just keep trying.
Hey, you're like the Tremors guy now.
That's our Batman right there.
No.
Now the secret identity's out. We're screwed.
Hashtag not my Batman.
Oh no.
Another thing that got me excited when I saw it today, because I haven't seen this in forever, and hopefully it holds up. Before there was Chappelle's Show, we had the Chris Rock Show on HBO, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but
were they similar? Sorry to talk over you, but were they similar?
Yeah, no, it's very similar. Chappelle definitely borrowed from the Chris Rock Show, and Chris Rock Show was really funny.
Gotcha. I never watched it. I like Chris Rock. I've never watched that.
Yeah, so that is now on HBO Max, and I cannot wait to check it out.
Oh, good.
How many seasons was it? Do you know?
2.
2.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate. It should have lasted longer. I can't remember why it didn't.
Man, those shows seem to be cursed with 2, right? I mean, Chappelle, Chris. I mean, Key and Peele ran the gauntlet, but.
I got on a ninja kick a couple nights ago, and I was watching a bunch of ninja movies that I
3 Ninja
just find. No, God, no. No, dude, no.
Light up their eyes, Dan.
Hold on, Dan. You can get into that. Justin, I'm trying right now to get the kid from the 3 Ninjas on the podcast.
That was my movies as a kid. I watched 3 Ninjas a lot.
As a kid, but
yeah, I haven't seen them as an adult. Man.
I've seen them as an adult. They're very Home Alone-esque.
Except worse.
I don't know, man.
In every aspect. But I watched a movie called Pray for Death, which was pretty good. It's got the actor from Revenge of the Ninja in it. Talking about canon films earlier made me think of it because they're both canon films. This is basically Charles Bronson.
Action Bronson. Yeah.
No. His main, not Death Warrant. That was Jean-Claude
I have
Van
not
Damme.
watched much.
The other
Bronson.
Fuck it. I have them all upstairs, and I can't remember the damn name. Anyway, it's basically that plot where they mess with his family, and then he becomes a vigilante and kills all the mob people. Except now it's a ninja. Yeah, there you go. And it stars Sho Kosugi.
That is a movie I need to see. I need to make that happen. Is that on Tubi?
No, but you might be able to find it on YouTube. Yeah, I was looking for Revenge Death Wish. There you go. Sorry. Yeah, it's basically Death Wish with a ninja. It even ends the same way.
Spoiler alert.
Well, no, with the cop and stuff. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty good. Now I have to find Revenge of the Ninja.
Is it the sequel?
No, that's the one I was trying to find when I found Pray for Death. And I was like, well, I guess we'll just settle for this one then.
I gotta say, Dan, you're killing it with segues today. Because let me go ahead and pull up the new Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings trailer.
See,
gosh,
see,
this is knocking it out of the park.
I'm just the everyman with segues.
And we get our first look at the Mandarin.
If you want them to be yours one day, you'll
I
have
can't
to
wait.
show me
This
you're
comes out
strong
September.
enough to carry them.
Sweet.
You are a product of all who came before you. The legacy of your family. You are your mother. And whether you like it or not,
Wait a minute.
you are also your father.
I told my men they wouldn't be able to kill you if they tried.
Ow.
Glenn, I was right. He's just a criminal. No mercy.
Hopefully, Trevor comes back.
Careful how you speak to me, boy.
I'm the only one who wants Trevor to come.
I don't know who's Trevor.
From Iron Man 2, he was the fake Mandarin.
I thought I could change my name.
Oh
no!
His acting was fine.
I hated that. Shut up, Jason.
But I could never escape his shadow.
Is the Mandarin the main villain of this?
Yeah.
This guy.
My son, you can't run from your past.
I love like ninja movies with those like ring arm like weapons.
Yeah,
They're so cool. I always think of it in Kung Fu Hustle where he kicks the shower rings down or whatever.
I love the spear guy in that one too.
Yeah, he's great. He's like flying.
Max and I watched that for Shaolin Sofa not too long ago.
Hold on. Was that Abomination?
I don't know.
I was thinking about Kung Fu Hustle.
I mean, Trevor was an abomination, yes.
That's her.
So,
sorry, Trevor.
Yeah, well, he deserved it. He's supposed to be the Mandarin.
Yeah, he definitely.
Right there.
I don't know.
It might be. It looks relatively similar.
Be a nice callback if it was.
To the Hulk movie that never was. Yeah.
Is that the giant monster from Resident Evil 4? I don't know.
He has the T virus, the crossover we didn't know we needed.
Yeah. Well, that Netflix series is probably going to fail. So, yeah.
What if they did that crossover Resident Evil right into like Marvel Zombies or something?
I'd be okay with that.
It'd be fun.
I'd rather them cross.
As long as I get badass Wesker, I'm okay.
Yeah. It'd be sweet.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm all for martial arts stuff, so hopefully it's good.
Yeah,
If it
watching all the board
it's
meetings.
fine. Yeah. Jesus.
That's the crossover you never wanted.
Yeah, that's right.
Shang-Chi and Iron Fist just
I don't want to talk about my taxes, Dad. I want to punch you in the face.
Okay, let's do your taxes, buddy.
Remind me of Elf. All right, buddy. Nice.
Dan, did you read this?
Yeah.
How is it as a series, like beyond the first book? And is it different than the movies?
Yes. 2010 is slightly different, and then it just gets bizarre.
Okay.
They find I think it's Bowman. They find him like years later, and it's all goofy, and yeah, it's kind of fun.
Awesome. Yeah, I just got it. I want to check it out.
I've got them all on my Kindle. But I mean, Clark wrote 2001, like right after they made the movie. So
okay.
Oh, so they made the movie first? I didn't realize that.
I thought so, or he was, because he was asked to consult on it. So his part of his take was writing the book.
That's cool.
So I don't know if he did it like during it or like directly after. But
it's always interesting to me when movies generate books rather than the other way around.
Yeah,
there used to be a big turnaround like that before home video.
Really? Yeah, fair.
yeah, because I remember as a kid, like I would go to like the used bookshop, and I picked up like all the Omen books that were written like after the movie.
yeah. I guess Star Wars had a bunch of that too, right? I mean, there's a giant universe of Star Wars books.
I had the Batman novel from the '89 Batman.
Nice.
And just like they change a little bit around, but it's it just follows it's a cookie
I would
cutter.
love a John Wick book that didn't follow John Wick, but like that John universe, like live in the. I would love a video game in that universe. Like I don't need John Wick.
And then he shoots this guy, and then he shoots that guy,
Dan,
and then he shoots that guy, and then he has a knife.
I want to be a hotel owner in the John Wick universe.
Hey, I'm not saying that I don't love John Wick. It's just
the premise of
a giant strung together action scene that just goes on forever.
That's all I want.
And they used
why would you read?
That's fair. That's fair.
They used to put deleted scenes in the books too, because like there's a whole PTSD scene at the beginning of the Home Alone 2 adaptation, and like I mentioned, Jason 6 earlier, they had Jason's father in the Jason 6 book.
That's
at
sweet.
the end.
Yeah. Well, they that's because they would usually give like the author the script before they made any changes to it.
Yeah.
So that's usually why that shit would happen.
Yeah. And now they go for tons of money because they're out of
Yeah. Dude, I saw what made me think about the Omen series first was I was in Half Price Books and I saw that they had the Omen 2 novelization in a little wrappy thing going for like $75, and I was like, Jesus. Bought that for like $1 when I was like 12.
Yeah, I had the Bill and Ted Bogus Journey book. I can't remember if there's anything different in there, but I always thought the PTSD scene at the beginning of Home Alone 2 was the standout.
And I know it's a different thing, but I always think about like I had binders full of original Pokemon. Like I had my whole childhood was collecting those stupid cards, and now they're all worth money. And I'm like, well, I don't know what I had, so I'm gonna choose to pretend like I didn't have a lot of money.
Know where they went? Like,
oh no, I know where I gave them to a friend. Like he was still into them, but I was getting out of them, so I gave him my whole binder, and I was like, "Here, enjoy." I mean, I'm assuming he got rid of them too, but either way, I had I remember having a big stack of cards and just.
Justin, I had the first 3 Magic sets that I would play with, and Tam and I
sold Alpha, Beta.
Yeah, Tam and I sold them off for Star Wars.
Are you sure?
It's like the first 3 sets. I can't remember for sure.
If you did, then you probably have a bigger gold one than Pokemon cards, and I feel a little bit better with my life.
Yeah,
there you go. Hey, I feel bad because back when I played, I had a lot of the God cards from the
those are skyrocketed.
The Theros ones, and then I went to buy them back again, and I was like, oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
Damn our childhood. Yeah. Damn them.
Well, I've come to realize nostalgia pays. Yeah, I've come to realize nostalgia pays. So, like, should I ever have kids and they have a fad, I'm going to have them keep a hold of whatever like popular thing, and maybe it'll come back. Let's put it in a box, whatever storage.
Put it in a box.
Put it in a box.
Don't play with it. Put it in a box. Leave it in its wrapping.
You don't get to play.
Never play with your toys.
Don't enjoy this.
I think that's amazing.
You get to look at them.
Stupid.
Yeah. One day every year around Christmas time, you get to look at your toys.
Yeah. You can open the big box.
It's not about opening them and not opening them. Like, even if I still had all my G.I. Joes that were opened, I'd be sitting on some money. Like, damn my parents for letting me sell them when I was young.
I sold mine
for like $0.25.
Yeah, I sold my Super Nintendo for $20 to a friend from school. So I was just big old dummy. Big old dummy.
I have a box of the original Ninja Turtle toys.
I bet that's worth some cash.
I don't know.
You should look.
They're mine. And you can't have them.
My precious. I just heard like gold.
They're mine.
It's mine.
You can't have them.
But what if you can buy your God cards with a Michelangelo
That's okay.
turtle?
No. My Michelangelo turtle is worth more than the God cards from Theros.
Emotionally.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
What is it all worth in the end? I mean, it's just an arbitrary number that somebody stuck to it on eBay.
I agree.
That's fair. Everything's only worth what you can get out of it.
We're only just dust in the wind,
or
folks.
Yeah, all we are is dust in the wind.
We just turned into like Kansas. Like, let's talk about Kansas.
Oh no, we just got hit by Capitol Records now.
That's right. Yeah, we're having to sell a Michelangelo doll just to cover the cost of this lawsuit. Full circle.
How dare he badly cover Kansas? Yeah, this is definitely for me.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, Fatal Frame was scary. It was.
I've got the first three, dude. Actually, I'll tell you when we're done with the trailer.
Well, the trailer just answered my question. I was about to ask you if it was Switch exclusive.
Yeah. I know it's coming on the Switch because it was from the Wii U.
Yeah. I've never played a Fatal Frame, but I
love the Fatal Frame games.
They go for so much money, though. It's hard to get into.
Let's take pictures of ghosts.
Yeah. And you got to get them at the right time, or they just kill you.
Yeah, it's like Luigi's Mansion.
No, it's not. If you've got a PS3, Jason, you can download them off the store for the PS2.
Casey, I love your face.
I like your personality, Casey. I'm hit or miss on your face.
I'm hit or miss on both of them, actually.
That's good. Oh, just kidding.
Ghost marriage. That's what you lead with. Uh-oh.
Dan, do you play the game with subtitles or not?
Well, the first three I think were all in English.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. If the voice acting is good, I would play it with the voice acting. But okay, now Justin, I was playing Fatal Frame 3 years ago, like in the middle of the night when I could stay up really late before I got a real job,
Yeah.
and I was just like wandering around the house in that one, and I go downstairs, and the lady with the baby carriage starts coming after you. Scared the shit out of me.
I bet. I'm scared of children in general, right? I mean,
I just like grabbed the controller and went, ooh.
Oh, well, now, okay. I love your face, Casey. That's very kind of you.
Okay.
That's fine.
I like your picture, Casey, that you have on your profile. It's fantastic. Kind of scary.
I mean, we're talking about Fatal Frame. It all works together. Full circle.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I was playing Resident Evil 7 by myself with the lights out, and it was dark. It was nighttime. And I think that's the only game that I remember like jumping 27 feet in the air and screaming.
That doesn't get me so much.
I mean,
it'll make me jump, but ever since the dogs came through the window, no, the liquor came through the window in Resident Evil 2 when you're in the basement.
Now liquor scared the crap out of me.
Now that was scary, but I don't think Crazy Ass Family scares me as much as
That's a Tuesday
thing. Yeah, it's just again, back to the true crime. I've gotten used to it at this point.
Yeah, true crime stuff's just giving me a list of things that my daughter's not allowed to do anymore.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you remember when you were allowed to go outside and play? Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah. Wrap you in saran wrap. Can you breathe? Blink twice if you can breathe.
Now, wait a minute. That's another true crime story. Damn it!
Now we're in the TV show Dexter.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're gonna put something on that's happy. We've only watched like sad stuff and talked about sad stuff. And
what we got Shang-Chi. We got Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame is awesome. That makes me happy.
I know. Here we
Turner and Hooch.
Yeah, call her when I get home.
You're not giving her any grandbabies. Say the word, I'll set you up. I got cousins.
Yeah, I've met your cousins.
That is
They're lovely.
Tom
Maybe after I make cheese.
Hanks' son. His
Is that-
character's son.
Is that Josh?
This is Hooch. There's food, at least some toys. This one's
No,
his
it's
favorite.
Josh's
There's
son.
the horsey.
What are you talking about?
Did Mom
It's
call
who?
Josh's son
Father
from the
wanted to have
original
Hooch.
movie.
He rescued him from the shelter. He
Oh,
said it
great.
was almost like the original.
Because I remember the original movie that much.
I've been working all the time, and I'm just still trying to prove myself here, Mom.
Come on, you're gonna love him.
I hate it.
I'm in. You guys already knew I
Sure,
was in.
it's all good.
Nope.
Be fine.
Laura,
No.
for work.
Scott, we've got an emergency here.
This will be a good movie to watch
driving
with
a
kids.
silver Suburban.
It's every other big dog movie that gets
It is.
stuck on
Yeah,
some guy.
I was right. It is. It's Josh Peck, right? Yeah, I was saying it's Josh, Drake and Josh.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking
Wow.
about the character because that's Tom Hanks' character's name in the first movie.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. No, I was the actor.
Also, why is there a dog in the office?
It's a long story, sir.
Oh,
He's just totally out of control. I don't
they're
know.
gonna charge you $30 to watch it in the first couple of
They
weeks.
show heck yes they are.
Hi.
Do you remember Mulan? I remember Mulan.
If there's anything
No,
you
this
can
is.
do.
It's free, and I still haven't watched it.
Down.
I probably should.
Wow. He behaves for everyone but me.
You can't beat the animated
Got
one.
it before he passed.
Dear
This
Scott,
looks dumb.
usually you think you don't want a dog.
Oh,
What about the people in the comments? What do you guys
Everything
think
I
of the
care
new
about in
Turner
my
and
life
Hooch?
started with a dog.
What?
Fine, I'd watch it with
Oh.
Kylie or
See
Selena or
something
Tony.
you
I think it'd be great for kids and it'd be fun. Still that
Yeah,
shooting
whatever.
See that?
Just
Be,
not
it'd
for
be a
me.
happy family movie.
Dog out of here.
I didn't really
than
watch the
Clifford
first one, so
Swallow.
the original.
He's just taking the water for contaminants.
Weren't we getting a Clifford movie too?
Training. He's getting better every day.
Yes.
Big red
Can't you
dome.
just roll them all into the same movie to save me time? Like,
2 hours of cameos from all the
I mean,
important
it's all
animals.
the same movie because there's not a whole lot that dogs can do different.
Have you watched
Yeah.
Airbud? Have you watched Airbud?
Have you watched the what they did to those poor dogs in the Air Bud movies?
No, I have
Don't
not.
get dark on me,
Yeah,
Dan.
yeah. Look that up.
I just know without dogs, Jim Belushi would be out of a career right now because he's on like K9 492.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he keeps making those like every couple of years. He churns out another K9 movie.
Jim Belushi.
Speaking of Drake and Josh, have you heard about Drake Bell getting into some trouble?
No,
Yeah, he got.
I don't know who Josh and Drake are.
Excuse me.
It's one of those kids shows.
It was growing up, that was one of the big TV shows
Yeah.
for children in my childhood. But he got charged with he was talking to a minor. I don't know. Got in some
Remember,
trouble.
Justin, we're old. So
You're older than me. Yeah,
see, so we don't get this Drake and Josh talk.
that's fair.
I don't.
Someone's gonna get it. I just don't know.
Some,
Either way, listener, Drake Bell is in trouble.
good. Why?
He was hitting on a minor or some crap like that.
Oh,
Yeah, not great. Nah,
hanging out with that Frankenstein-looking dude in Congress.
that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, the 90s hit maker that was really creepy. I forget his name. I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah. Oh God.
Wow, I'm gonna watch The Conjuring 3 today after we're done with this podcast.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking, but I need Mike to be on here to say that because a long time ago we covered a movie called the Jesus Christ. Why can't I remember anything today?
I'm there with you, man.
Something to do with Satan, and it was all about how this dude from the Philippines was a saint because his uncle died, and his sainthood went down to him. His name was Lando. The Killing of Satan. That's what it was. The terminology and how they see Christianity work in that movie is the same as The Conjuring 3. So I want to see Lando the Saint versus the Master Satanist.
Can he hit light speed in the Millennium Falcon?
He can block bullets by making a shield by putting his arm like this.
Oh,
and,
that's
and he
almost
has
more
to save,
useful.
Yeah, and he has to save a bunch of naked women in a cage while the devil and
is this a real movie, Dan?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. While the devil and Prince Satan like prance around about their plans, which make absolutely no sense. It's a great film. You should watch it.
Sounds. I mean, it sounds compelling.
But anyway, yeah, it's the Conjuring 3 made me think about that because of it's like conceptual magic things. Yeah. Yes, they probably did. They're like, hey, I watched this awesome Filipino movie called The Killing of Satan. We're just ripping it off now. It's made in the 70s, but it's ours now.
Well, I mean, what are the main characters' names? The Warrens? That's the main, like, they had a whole bunch of stories. I wonder if they, like, that whole thing is so interesting to me because it wasn't like most of their stuff, like, just disproven outright, like, all their actual stories and stuff.
You talk to.
Fair enough.
I would say yes, but they have a very rabid fan base. So.
Well, yeah, compelling proof. Put that in the comments, folks, because I'm actually interested. But
like they did get that one cool shot of the scary Amityville kid ghost thing looking around the corner.
Oh,
that was neat. Who the hell knows what that is? But it's
a wonderful premise for a movie series, though. If you have a whole bunch of it's almost like an anthology.
Yeah, just like the Conjuring movies.
Yeah,
it's like an anthology.
Yeah,
and then you can make spin-offs.
Like, and all the money.
The Nun and Annabelle and what the hell is this under my counter? And
I heard the faucet's leaking.
I like Amityville Come Home, but the Warrens did get this nice shot too of a ghost. You guys seen this picture floating around?
Oh Jesus, dude!
Really? What's wrong with you?
No, for a long time.
Yeah,
Justin,
let's bring that back up.
I don't know if you know the history, Justin, but for a long time there was rumors that there was a ghost in 3 Men and a Baby, and obviously with DVD and Blu-ray they've been able to disprove it. But
they disproved that on VHS. Don't even. That hasn't been a thing since like '88, dude.
Well,
so before I was born.
I'm bringing it back.
Before I was born.
My God, Justin.
How young are you, Justin?
I'm 31. I'm just saying. I was born in '89.
Good Lord, you're half Dan's age.
What? 60.
How old are you, JT? 85?
I'm 38.
Coming live from the nursing home.
Hello. Have my pudding. Let's watch Matlock.
Yeah. Matt talk.
Yeah. No, they got to watch Matlock to make Matt talk.
Yeah, that's right.
Sure. We got a long episode coming out for Matt talk. But you guys watch anything good streaming?
I just told you about Pray for Death.
He sure did. He definitely.
What else do you need?
He lobbed that over to you pretty solidly.
I tried to explain the Killing of Satan.
What have I been watching? I've been watching. No, nothing crazy. I've been doing a lot of outside work in the house, so I haven't really been able to watch a lot of stuff. I'm hoping to see Fast 9 soon. I've heard it's not great, but I mean, it's the number 9 in the series. So whatever.
Have they been? I mean,
yeah, that's fair. But worse than normal. It's probably a better way.
Yeah. There you go. I've been watching a bunch of old cartoons.
That's fun.
About the He-Man box set, the old '80s He-Man.
Yeah.
I got. What else did I pick up? The Real Ghostbusters set because I saw it over JT's place and I had to buy it.
I need to get.
What else is there?
I need to watch Loki while he's thinking. I haven't watched it at all. I need to pick up Loki because I like the character.
Yeah.
I think you'll like the show. Yeah. But so Fast and Furious 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 8, and 8, not 9, 8. They've all had 90% positive scores on Rotten Tomatoes. Fast 9 is sitting at a 60%, but the audience score is 84.
Of course it is.
I'm indifferent because this movie just has to be really cheesy, and I will.
Listen, no one goes into a Fast and the Furious movie
No.
expecting anything other than like, do you have fast cars? Do you have like, just a fun thing? Just give me a fun ride. Everything else is fine.
A fun romp.
Here's the problem with Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, I like that they have like such low scores that I'll go and read those ones.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is there's no differentiation between film and whatever, because the audience scores is always going to be. I mean, they're going to be like Jason. You know, they're going to be like, I liked it. You know, whatever.
Well, they tanked Star Wars, right? And the critics went really high. And
Yeah, but that's because of different reasons. That's
fair.
the whole, Metacritic. I don't like something about this, so I'm going to get me and all my friends to give it zeros. And yeah. But I mean, and then you get the critic score, but they're either A, trying to make money off it, like the one dude on the cover of the Black Knight DVD that's like, it's the greatest kids movie of all time, or they're assholes like me. So you're not going to get a decent view on there either, because
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's just kind of a waste of time.
That's true.
You'd be better off just finding like one or two critics or I don't
reviewers
know,
you trust
member.
that seem to marry up with what your opinions
that
are.
have like your tastes are. Yeah,
that's fair. It's a good point. It's a good suggestion.
That's why
All right, everybody out there. Coming up on the Three Geeks podcast, July 11th, we have the wonderful Burt Ward. On July 18th, we've got the Petersons joining us again. If you don't remember them, they're the lovely couple that reads romance novels on
It's a lot of
Audible.
fun. They're a fun couple.
Yes.
And they're coming on, and we're going to top 5 romantic movies, and that could be from any genre, anywhere across the board. I can't wait to see how creative some of these guys get, because I know I'm the only one here that really actively watches rom-coms. So this will be a lot of fun. And
Rocky 2, Apollo Creed, and Rocky.
Yeah, but very romantic.
Yeah, the bromance is real.
Yeah.
And then coming up right after these quick words, we have Samantha Gaton joining us to talk about her lovely singing career and so much more coming up on the Three Geeks podcast.
Talk commercial, take 5. Hey, Jason, have you ever been accused of a crime?
I have not yet, John. But if I ever was, there's only one man I would call, and that man is Benjamin Matlock.
You would be right to do that, because he's a guy that can certainly clear your name of any accusations that come your way. It doesn't matter, man, if you're accused of, say, I don't know, murdering your ex-husband live on your TV cooking show, or using a pair of scissors to stab your business manager to death, or maybe you sneak into your landlord's office and off him overnight during the Christmas season. Matlock can get you taken care of. And you know what? He's also a dude that is the subject of a pretty cool podcast called Matt Talk, right, Jason?
Yeah, he is. And I'm so glad John just aired out all my dirty laundry. But it's great to know that when I stab my landlord or I, commit any crimes, I can call the one man. And that one man is Benjamin Matlock.
That's right. And you can check out our podcast called Matt Talk every second and fourth Monday of the month. It's available on all of the podcasting platforms, including Anchor. Just go to anchor.fm/Matt Talk. And it's available through the Facebook page. Of course, that is at Matt Talk Podcast. And you could check out every single episode when they drop. And real soon, it'll be available every Saturday at noon through the Scene Snobs channel. Just look for the Scene Snobs, on Facebook or thescenesnobs.com. Jason, tell them about the email and the Twitter account, please.
You guys can email us anytime at benmattalk@gmail.com. That is benmattalk@gmail.com. One more time, benmattalk@gmail.com. Email me. Let us know what you think of this commercial. Let us know what you think of the episodes. We have some great interviews with Lori Lathine and
Linda Pearl and Scott Valentine, and a ton of other great episodes. And by the way, check us out on Twitter. We just got on Twitter at MattTalk_podcast. And so, ladies and gentlemen, check out an episode. And as they say in court, nothing further.
Hi, I'm Casper.
And I'm Becky Gremlin.
And we're the hosts of Don't Fuck With the Original. We are a spoopy horror podcast that pretty much covers everything under the genre.
We cover haunted locations, we cover true crime, cryptids, movies, anything you can literally think of. We are all over it.
Everything spoopy.
On Wednesdays, and why?
Wednesdays are for podcast. Thanks, guys.
Hey everybody, it's John Orlando from the PVD Cast. Are you wondering where you can find my podcast? Well, it's real simple. Just go over to pvdcast.com, the online home of yours truly, or it's available through all of those major podcasting platforms. Just search for it in Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, iHeartRadio app, and don't forget that every single Monday night at 8 o'clock, I do a live broadcast of the week's episode of the PVD Cast through the Facebook page. Just go over to facebook.com and search for @PVDcast and join me every Monday night at 8 p.m. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get on out of here. So I'll chat at each and every one of you later.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Scene Snob, McManhattan, and I'm here to tell you guys about thescenesnobs.com. We're a channel of variety, comedy, entertainment, geek-related, sports, the whole 9 yards. We cover almost every genre. And we have so many great shows to choose from. We have shows like the Scene Snobs Podcast, BTB Podcast, The Guapo Show, the Sports Snobs Podcast, the PVD Cast, Jeff Dwoskin presents Crossing the Streams, the Three Geeks Podcast, the Fandom Effect. We probably have the only Matlock-based podcast called Matt Talk, and we're introducing new shows all the time. We have new shows coming up like the Ear Hustling Podcast, Carpool Shenanigans, and of course, From Some Nobodies, Twitching Upstream, and Talking Upstream. So come on, check out thescenesnobs.com, enjoy it, and please leave feedback. Like, follow, subscribe us, and just let us know what you think. We love to have all the interaction. So I, again, am the Scene Snob McManhattan. Check out thescenesnobs.com. You can follow us anywhere on social media at The Scene Snob, and we will talk to you guys soon. Take care.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Gunnar Quaylen.
I'm Jenna St. Clair.
From churchofsecrets.org.
You're listening to John, Dan, Scott, Max, and Jason
on the Three Geeks Podcast.
Hello, everybody. I'm back. Justin is still in the void that he went to during the break, and we are joined by Samantha Gaton. Samantha, how are you today?
Hey, how are you guys? Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait to talk to you. I love meeting and talking to new people all the time.
Oh, me too. This is going to be fun.
Absolutely. But first, before we get into our conversation, I thought I'd throw up Samantha's video or song so everybody can hear it as we get into the interview. Go ahead and share this. Hi, Justin. Welcome back from the void.
Hey. How's it going?
This is Samantha.
Hey, Samantha.
Hey, nice to meet you.
My head up in the clouds, but my feet were on the ground when it caved under. And I was lost in the dark. Another day, another scar. You had me outnumbered. Had me thinking I was floating, didn't know that I was drifting away. Yeah, you put me in the water, didn't tell me you were adding the weight. So when the waves came crashing down, I hadn't figured it all out. I was underwater. So when I washed up on the shore with nothing left of you, were yours finally free from you. my voice, I had my sound. Never afraid of speaking out till my words were taken. And I couldn't find my way, stuck in a maze with no escape. I was always changing. Had me thinking I was dreaming, didn't know that I was wide awake. Yeah, you put me through the ringer, didn't tell you I was feeling the pain. So when the waves came crashing down, I hadn't figured it all out. I was underwater. But then I washed up on the shore with nothing left of you or yours, finally free from you. Had me thinking I was floating, didn't know that I was drifting away. Yeah, you put me in the water, didn't tell me you were adding the weight. So when the waves came crashing down, I hadn't figured it all out. I was underwater. But then I washed up on the shore with nothing left of you or yours, finally free from you. So when the waves came crashing down, I hadn't figured it all out. I was underwater. But then I washed up on the shore with nothing left of you or yours, finally free from you.
Wow, that was fantastic.
Thank you so much. Thank you for playing it.
Yes, you have an amazing voice. What made you want to get into singing? Was it because you were so naturally gifted?
I think I started singing when I was about 4 or 5 years old. And I remember like being on our front porch singing Hillary Duff because my sister would always watch the Hillary Duff movies and we would sing together. So it was really singing with my sister. And then when I was 5, I really wanted to start playing guitar. I started playing guitar and just in and out of different music lessons from then on. And it's always just been a part of my life, which it's been a really good outlet for me to, get a lot of my feelings out there.
What are some of your musical influences?
Definitely Ed Sheeran. I really love the way that he plays guitar and the way that he writes his lyrics. It's very unique. I would have to say probably Taylor Swift as well. I do like a lot of classic music, Kansas, AC/DC. I was in a rock band in high school, so that was pretty fun. So I like to try to draw from different genres in my music, even though it is a lot pop country.
Taylor Gaton says, "Congrats, Sammy. Love you."
Oh, that's my sister.
That's awesome. But no, seriously, the song was great. So what was the idea behind the song?
So I wrote Underwater when I was 18, and the inspiration behind it, I had actually gone through a pretty rough time right as the end of high school was coming to, the high school was coming to an end. And I wanted to write about, feeling like you had lost your strength and finding it again, feeling like you're underwater and then washing back up on the shore. It's like celebrating, like finding yourself and finding more strength than you had before.
How was COVID with kind of releasing it, creating the song and the whole thing?
Oh, yeah. So this is actually really fascinating. There's a website that I submitted Underwater, the previous version of Underwater I released in 2018.
Gotcha.
And I worked with Kenny McWilliams in Columbia, South Carolina for that. He's awesome. And I submitted that version of the song to Stuart Epps online, and he emailed me back, and I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, this is insane. And he's like, I think, I could make this song some like radio friendly and maybe put it out there to a few more people. And I was like, heck yeah, let's do it. So he would email me different versions of the song until we both found a version that we both really liked. He added a bunch of instruments to it. His wife sang on some of the parts of the song. So, and
she's the background voice. Forgive me.
She is, yes. Yeah, she has a great voice as well. So super thankful to him for giving me the time and for working on this song with me and creating something bigger from just what I had written in my living room back in 2018. So yeah, it was definitely a really cool experience, and I'd never really worked with someone abroad on music before that point. So it was really cool.
So I got to ask you, you're on the Three Geeks podcast. What is it? What kind of things are you into outside of music?
Outside of music, I play tennis. I used to swim. I love to just be in the city and go on walks, ride my bike. I also really like TV. I do have to say I watch a good bit of TV. And then I'm also studying for the LSAT. I took the LSAT in June, and I'm taking it again in August. So one of my other passions is human rights law, and I really want to get into anti-human trafficking legislation as a young adult. So
Matt Tier says, "Killing it, Sammy G."
Oh.
And I'm not going to let you brush by the TV thing. So what kind of shows do you watch on TV?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm a huge Supernatural fan.
Did you hear that they're making a prequel series to that?
Yes, I heard about that. I follow Jensen on Instagram, so I saw it. And then, yeah, I mean, Supernatural, I started watching probably in the 7th grade. I remember, like, I was so young, there were some episodes my mom wouldn't let me watch, but now I've seen almost every single one.
Yeah, we spoke to the Lucifer guy. Yeah, I play Lucifer. He was really cool.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was great.
So cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love that show. And definitely Criminal Minds. I love Dr. Spencer Reed. He actually came to my hometown earlier this year. Some of my friends got to meet him. They like followed his Instagram posts that he posted around, and they found him.
I like that show too. I have it on my Netflix. I'm on season 8, I think.
Okay, keep watching. The character development on that show just never. That's the show that makes me cry the most because I'm so attached to the characters, which is funny, right? Jane the Virgin's also a really good show.
Yeah, that's great. I like Jane the Virgin a lot.
Mhm.
So are you working towards a new album then, like with Underwater being the premiere single, maybe? Or
So I've been writing new songs probably for the last couple of years. I definitely want to release a few singles this year, maybe leading up to a longer release, because I definitely have a bunch of songs and a bunch of things that I'd love to share. And yeah, so I'm definitely excited to start sharing some music. And there's a show called Songland I was hoping to maybe submit a couple songs to as well, just to see, explore my horizon.
Why not?
Yeah.
What about music videos? That's always a lot of fun. You should.
Oh my gosh.
Be a lot of fun to film.
Right. I was just talking about this with my my friend here. She knows somebody who goes to SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design, who studies film. And so we were gonna get together and maybe make some kind of video for Underwater. I mean, we live right by the beach, so it'd be a perfect setting. I think it would be awesome.
It'd be wonderful. Yeah, it'd be
It
good.
seems to be pretty popular right now for up and coming artists just to start making videos and putting them on YouTube.
Yeah, that would be so exciting and a learning experience because I've never done anything like that before.
Yeah, I mean the barrier of entry is so low with video that you can throw it out in a lot of different places. It'd be really beneficial for you, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, or American Idol, because I mean, seriously, your voice in that song is amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I've definitely been thinking about trying out for things like American Idol. I think I'm gonna wait until I'm all graduated, which is in December. So that's good. It's coming up close. And then, I was thinking about maybe taking a gap year before law school and, putting some music feelers out there. I have got to talk to my parents about that a little bit more, but we're
surprise parents. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't hurt. I mean, law school's always going to be there. You can chase your dreams.
Exactly. Yeah, trying to be like Elle Woods, and score really high on my LSAT. But the LSAT's very hard.
You could use your music video as your entrance thing, like she did.
Gosh,
she did a video, but you can do a music video. Good.
That'd be perfect. I'll just submit it right there.
That'd be funny. That'd be a lot of fun.
Right. Legally Blonde is actually a really good movie.
I know. I never watched it because I'm not the biggest movie person. And one of my sorority sisters was like, "You have to watch it." So I watched it, and I was like, "Wow, I can't believe I missed out on this movie for so long."
I feel like it'd be a prerequisite for most sororities. I feel like that's like it's like There's a lot of sorority stuff in that movie.
Yeah, there is. I didn't even. I mean, I knew it was about Elle Woods going to Harvard Law, but I didn't really know a lot about the movie, which is my bad. But I'm glad I watched it now because I've seen it like 6 times since last month when I first watched it.
So is there a big music scene where you're at, or would you think you'll have to move at all for like to pursue this kind of dream if you wanted to?
So Charleston is actually a really good music town. There's a lot of different venues. There's Shem Creek, which is a little bit of a quieter venue. It's right on the water. You have a lot of acoustic gigs over there. And then downtown Charleston, you have a lot of bands. And there's a bunch of bars that they'll have cover bands or original music bands playing almost, I would say, most nights of the week. Yeah. I'm working on starting a band here for the remainder of my time in Charleston. The music scene here is great. I definitely want to explore other cities.
Like Nashville? Like I feel like Nashville, every country singer wants to move to Nashville, I think.
Oh yeah, I was definitely thinking about Nashville, even to go there for law school and play music while I'm there in school, balance both things. So that's definitely on my list. I've never been to Nashville, but I've heard
oh my gosh, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just turned 21 last year too, so that's definitely.
Make sure you bring friends to wheel you around because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's really cool. There's a tin roof. I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
There's a tin roof there, and I believe there's a tin roof in Nashville as well. I played at the tin roof in Columbia when I was in my rock band. I have a funny story about my rock band actually. So we
all about it.
Formed when I was, I think, in the 10th grade. So I was about 15 or 16, and we could not figure out a name for the life of us. So our first performance, I actually couldn't sing because I just had my wisdom teeth out, and I got a dry socket. So my bassist was like, "Oh my God, let's name the band the Dry Sockets," and I was like, "No." I was like, "No."
That is a good band name. Mouth.
It sounded like a heavy metal band too. But I mean, it was really fun. For a couple years, I was like, "Yeah, we're the Dry Sockets," and we finally changed the name, 2018. And I was like, "Oh, thank God!" But it's a fun story now, and it was definitely a really fun time. But yeah, I definitely want to start a band around here. Maybe not name it the Dry Sockets, but we'll find another name that's just.
I bet you have a lot of dentist fans. I bet it was great.
One of my friends is in dental school now, so.
Right, I bet they're probably a big fan of the name. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's good though, because now whenever something's wrong, I text my friend and I'm like, "Hey, you're in dental school. Like, is this normal or should I
come look at my mouth?"
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's so funny. But it's definitely been a really cool thing to see where all my friends have been going and how my life is evolving as well, especially with music, because this year has really been the first time that things have really started to roll out, and I've been playing more gigs, doing more interviews. Like this is actually my first time being on camera in an interview, so I was super nervous, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You want to be a lawyer? Was there any interest in like entertainment law, like kind of marrying up music and law?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely thought about that. I'm sorry, what was that?
You should be a singing lawyer.
That'd be cool.
I'm not sure the judge would like that. Like, even if you're good singing, I don't think it matters.
Oh my gosh. No, I remember I started being interested in law watching Drop Dead Diva. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that show. Nope. But it was about a model who passed away, and she came back to life in a lawyer's body, and her life was so different, but she would always be so like stylish and bubbly in court, kind of like Elle Woods. Mm-hmm. So I guess that would be a cool way to.
It would be fun.
Law, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's if they like that.
You could have half your concert be like a law thing, and then half be you singing. It'd be great.
Yeah, just with the guitar. I object. I mean, we can always try and see what happens. I might get disbarred, but
if you're saying the right stuff, you're just
I'm totally kidding. I don't want to get disbarred. I haven't even.
It's haven't started yet. We're already.
Though I got disbarred. What for? What horrible thing did you do? I just sang in the courtroom.
Yeah. Most of my trials went 3 weeks longer than they should have. And I sang a lot of things.
Do you watch a lot of courtroom stuff on television?
I watch a lot of Law and Order. I've never seen, I don't think, a live court case. So I probably should. That would probably be something to do that would be beneficial for me. But I did mock trial for a short time in school in Model United Nations, which was really cool. I was very shy when I was younger, so I kind of sat quietly and observed. But now I was like, oh, I wish I like got in there, and it's fun to be a little feisty. And all the lawyers that I've seen in the courtrooms, they can hold their own. It's really cool to see them just be able to think so quickly on their feet.
Yeah. Well, to tie it back to the beginning of our show, do you watch any true crime?
I do, yeah. I watched the Ted Bundy tapes, Jeffrey Epstein, and I just started, or I think I might have finished the Night Stalker one last week.
What do you think our obsession, like as a human race, is with true crime? Because we were talking about at the beginning of the podcast, like everybody is so in love with it. But if you really think about what you're watching, like real people died watching this, but like we're all so fascinated. Do you have any opinion on that?
I mean, it started with Scooby-Doo. I've always been obsessed with crime. Like Scooby-Doo to NCIS to Criminal Minds, now to true crime. Honestly, thinking about it, it's like what goes on behind that person's mind and how they operate, and maybe just the development of the case. I think it's interesting to follow the case of the detectives, go through it. Because from our perspective, after it's over, it's easy to see, okay, so this led to this, and here was the breakthrough. But watching them kind of relive it before they knew the answers, and not know the element of suspense of not knowing when they're going to strike next. I know it's horrible because, like you said, so many people were hurt and killed. But it is definitely fascinating. It's just like human trafficking, it's happens in so many ways all over the world, and it's a horrible, horrible crime, but it's fascinating to study.
For sure.
Yeah, maybe fascination with evil that we all potentially have. I don't know.
A lot of First 48 fans, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I watched that too.
Hey, it's all right. I'm a TV lover as well. I have the TV on most of the time. It's usually on cop shows.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I come home from school or from work, and I'm like, all right, it's time to just, put on a nice episode of something mysterious and see how it goes.
A nice episode of murder.
I watch SVU with my daughter, and I just come up with a whole list of things she's not allowed to do anymore.
Yeah, that show is so scary because I'm pretty OCD, so I have to watch things from the beginning. So I logged onto Hulu, and I was like, okay, I'm going to start from episode 1 and see how long it takes me. I'm only on season 2, but I mean, every episode is just like, my gosh, you just really never know. It's scary.
It's amazing because again, it happens in real life that cops keep their heads still on their neck as they go through these cases.
I just envision you looking at your daughter, Jason, and being like, oh, you want to go to the mall? Well, what was episode 2 of Criminal Minds, season 3? Don't go into the coals. You know what I mean? I don't know. It should be funny.
There's no Kohl's in malls, Justin, not anymore. Come on, man.
I'm sure some of them have. I don't know.
Let's pull it back to music. So Samantha, what can we expect from you coming soon?
So coming soon, I've been playing a lot of shows around Charleston. I just had a gig at Rusty Bull Brewery down in North Charleston. It was super fun. And I'm playing next month in Isle of Palms at the Dinghy. I've never played there, so that'll be exciting. And then just releasing maybe a single here and there. I've got some fun Christmas songs I've always wanted to release. I wrote them when I was 11, but my mom thinks they're cool, so that's good enough for me.
Yeah, it's a win.
That's awesome. That's it. Just after I wrap up school, hopefully I'll be able to spend a lot more time just writing and playing, and hopefully COVID will be a little bit less prevalent then than it is now. And yeah, we'll just see how it all goes.
Sure. Are you planning touring a little bit? I know you're traveling a little bit. Are you getting out of South Carolina though at all? Or?
I'm hoping. So my sister lives in New Hampshire.
That'd be fun.
I'm going to play up in New Hampshire. I've played in Boston. I used to go to Boston University, and I transferred down here to Charleston. But when I lived in Boston, I would play in Boston. I really want to explore California, explore Nashville. So hopefully if the gigs keep going well here, I'll be able to maybe travel a bit more and play in different places. Yeah.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I'll post all that on my Instagram and stuff like that. So
the your next single, let us know so we can get you back on to debut it
Absolutely.
and chat some more. Because I'm glad we finally were able to get our schedules to align. 'Cause I've
Yes,
been
me
looking forward to
too.
talking to you.
Yeah, this has been so
Where
fun.
can everybody find you on all the fun social medias?
You can find me. I know my last name's a little funky. It sounds just like baton, but with a G in front, so Gaton. But it's Samantha Gaton on Instagram, and then Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. It's all under Samantha Gaton. So just my first and last name, and it's usually the blue underwater picture. That's usually my little signal.
Awesome. Everybody, I will share and tweet out that single so everybody can check it out if you didn't check it out already. And again, thank you, Samantha, for joining us. Justin and I love talking to new people. And glad we get to call you a friend now. And like I said, be in
this was
touch.
so much fun. Thank you again for having me.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all
Have
have a
yourself
great day.
a nice
too.
day, a
See
nice
ya.
weekend, rest of the weekend.
Yes, you as well.
Yeah, man, I'm loving these conversations we're doing, Justin.
Yeah, same.
So sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt.
we're still live, by the
I
way.
hit the little
No, we're stopping.
button, or what should I?
Oh, you hit leave studios.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank y'all again.
Yeah. See ya.
Have a great Sunday.
Yeah,
You too.
she's awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, we're actually going to end the show a bit early today because, like, obviously we didn't have the whole crew, and so I didn't prep a full show. I just planned on doing our intro and then the interview at the end. So everybody, like I said, you can next week we're taking a break, but I'm hoping that between Justin and I we can edit together a little collage of interviews that we haven't released yet for you guys to enjoy next Sunday. Then after that, we've got Burt Ward, the Petersons, Dan versus Tim at Remake Revolution. They're going to be
That'll be a good
remaking
one.
Tim and Mick's favorite movie, Dune. And Casey says, "Thank you, Samantha. Good luck." She was great, wasn't she, Casey? Everybody, please check out her single. Great lady, great singing voice, fantastic. And then you guys can follow Justin and I at 3 Geeks Podcast. Justin and I are joined by Max on Thursday because we are interviewing Jimmy Starr and Ron Russell. And I'm telling you guys,
that's
this
gonna be a lot
interview
of fun.
is going to be a blast. There's going to be no filter on our guests, and I cannot wait to see what comes out the other end. And for everybody out there, you guys
catch
have
us
a
on
great
Some
day.
Nobodies later today, right? Is that live or is
Yes,
it recorded?
we are on Some Nobodies. We're on Talking Upstream. I believe that's the one that's not live, or maybe live. I don't know what we are, but we're going to be.
Yeah, we're going to be on someplace later today, whether live or not.
We're going to be with Zach and Dylan tonight. And a quick word from Jean-Claude Van Damme.
You've lost your balls.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
See everybody.
Recycle your droids.
And that's our show, everybody. Thanks for
Every time, Justin.
Oops.
Every time.
I mean, gotta live your truth.
Thank you guys all for tuning in. Please hit like, hit subscribe, comment below, share this video. The audio will drop tomorrow sometime in the early morning. Also, check out the new episode of Matt Talk dropping at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, and have a great day.
With the pudding.